fantastic day here. God bless, by the grace of God, we're back here for another day and another stream. And we're going to be getting our Pikachu Libre today. We ended up hitting Legend yesterday. If the elos on screen is correct, we're at 2951. Let's have a quick look here. Yeah, 2951. We did end up going negative for the last couple of sets. But big welcome in. What's up, Cobra and Turf? Hope you guys are doing good. What up, what up? Spide Ops gameplay. I guess we could run Spide Ops again. I just didn't change the thumbnail from yesterday. But I think we could run Spide Ops again. It is fairly decent. But big shout out, big welcome in to everybody. Monty, Cobra, Turf. That's crazy. Imagine Japanese people or people living in Japan sending gifts. Can't relate to that, unfortunately. Alright, let's have a look. What is it called? There we go. Level 65, okay. I see you. There we go. Done. Done. You can open that tomorrow. But yeah, how is everybody? Have you got yourselves a good Spide Ops yet? And how are you guys finding Jungle Cup? Low-key, I'm actually kind of tempted to play, whatchamacallit? Ultra League. This team yesterday, I felt like, of all the teams I run yesterday, I run a couple of teams. This one was definitely probably the best one. Let's see, Spide Ops. I do quite like Spide Ops as a safe swap. I think when I was using this team yesterday, what I really noticed was that this wasn't a great back Pokemon. I wasn't a huge fan of Fortress yesterday. So I think we most likely just run this team, but just run it with a different back Pokemon. Still waiting for my gift? Yo, you're probably gonna have to keep waiting for a while, low-key. But yeah, big welcome in, Monty. Hope you're doing good. We'll run a different back Pokemon. So we need answers to Mud Boys, right? I did end up running this yesterday with Fortress, but it was just ultra weak to Caesar. So something neutralish into Caesar would be good. Open gift, everybody, open gift. Open gift, please. Alright, let's see. We'd be maybe a week to grass if we went for this. Low-key, do we run a dragon? I feel like a dragon could be kind of nice. Like Zweilous? Is Zweilous a decent option? Hey, let's go. You can open it tomorrow. I opened your gift already. So you can open that one tomorrow. Yeah, what would be a good option here? Like, Altaria is a really good answer to Mud Boys, right? It's not particularly great into Caesar. I think it's, like, not terrible into Caesar, which is probably fine. Alright, let's just run this team. We'll give it a go. Give this team a go. Low-key, like, Peck Altaria could be a good answer here. Peck Altaria. It's a lot more neutral into Caesar, right? Dragonite or Salamence? Yeah, Salamence could be good. Okay, Lantern versus Lantern. Spark. Okay, here's the Caesar. I've got Dragon Pulse. Oops. 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 Well, they're probably going to get a boost, right? So that's probably how they beat this. Alright, here comes the boost. Yeah, what up, Jay? Welcome in. Still immense, yeah. Yeah, what up, Tekken? I think we make our pivot here. Clodsire. Interesting, yeah, we hit Legend yesterday. I doubt they full send this, but they might. Yeah. Go Rock Tomb on this one. Just a little bit more damage. It's okay, it seems a bit hit or miss in this meta. Okay, we live a Poison Fang, he has to Stone Edge or full send a big one. Okay, good. Alright. I don't know if we win this here. We do have 2 shields here. But I don't know if that's enough for me to win this. Loki, I'm really like tempted to use Grass Knot. Grass Knot feels really tempting. Yeah, they let that go. Yeah, we're cooked. I don't think we live a Thunderbolt now. I'm trying to live a Thunderbolt, but I don't think I do. I don't think so. So I would say, unfortunately for little Spidey boy, he just ain't that good, bro. Little Spidey boy, he just ain't that good. To be completely real about it, he just ain't that guy. Spidey boy, he just ain't the boy. Ain't the guy. It breaks my heart, but he just ain't the guy. I think it needs like a funny moveset to do anything. I wonder, should I go for something like Fury Cutter Galv? Like, I'm a huge fan of that. I love the fact that it's Shadow as well. Fury Cutter Shadow Galv. Do we go Fury Cutter Energy Ball? I guess Lunge is probably enough to beat a Diggersby, right? You could probably run Galvantula with like 2 super bulky Pokemon. 2 damage sponges plus Galvantula. It actually probably pairs quite well with Lantern. Like Water Gun Lantern, like ABA Electric. Could be quite an interesting one. Alright, the queue times are here. Looks like not that many people are playing. I didn't even bother to check, but I'm probably on boards at this point. Raikou, okay. Okay. How many is it to a move on this thing? I have absolute no idea. Like, what even is this move here? I don't think I shield this. Does a lot. Builds up to 10. He's double debuffed, or he's single debuffed, sorry. He could go for double close combat here. Rock Slide, that's cute. I think I'm actually going to shield this. Hopefully I can farm it down. I don't think I actually could have there. Let's see if he shields the Dragon Pulse or not. Yeah, what up, Mark? Ah, not a great timing there. I thought I was one off the move here. Okay. Alright, he's forced to throw a move here. This thing is Aura Sphere, apparently. He goes Aura Sphere here. Okay. He makes back-to-back here. I think they just make a move with the Raikou. Yeah, they have one. Yeah, what's up, Omar? Yeah, I strongly remember how much I hated this cup when it was first out. Alright, chat. I'm not gonna use Spout Ups anymore. It's sadly just not good. It actually isn't good. So we're gonna use something a bit more, yeah, a bit more convincing. We could go for like Credilli. Angoro is a cool pick and all. This one's got Dragon Breath. I think we go for this. I wonder how like double Dragon Breath would work. Let's run this. This seems pretty interesting. One Paloswine and it's GG. But still, this is interesting. If we get a Paloswine lead, we go to Charizard. And try to get a reverse farm with Credilli. I think there might be a strong chance I go to Ultra League and play. Yeah, like, of course we get the Paloswine literally in the first game, right? This is ridiculous, bro. I'm just top lefting. No, you can't make it up. Like, it's just like, now that I've hit Legend, I just find this so hard to play. I really do. I'm actually really struggling to play this now. Like, even Pikachu Libre, it's like, it's not going to be shiny. I've got like 20 of them. I've got like 10 of them. Like, I feel like I've literally no reason to play this game anymore at this point. which is kind of the bad thing about hitting legend sometimes. Fourth one was a shiny? Yeah, I've never had a shiny. So like, technically, I do have a reason. Mental health break? Dude, it's not even mental health, dude. It's not like my mental health is suffering. It's just like, this game, it's just like barely fun in its current state. So like, after getting what I've already wanted to do, it's kind of like, what's the point now? You know, why should I keep playing this? Let's see. I would love to come up with something fun though, that would be good. Something that's fun that works though. Is Magnezone a funny idea? Is that a funny idea? I'm trying to think, like... We're gonna see Lantern leads, because I hit Legend with it. Junk has uploaded a Lantern lead team. Venusaur definitely does seem like a funny idea. Is Blastoise in this cup? No, it's not, unfortunately. Scrafty might be a funny lead. That could be a funny lead. The funny thing is, I have seen Scrafty around. Lurantis is a funny little lead, isn't it? It seems like an interesting one. I do like Venusaur because it can at least hit back the Spidops if they're on the opposing team. Let's go Altaria. Alright, let's try this team. Maybe weak to Ice again though. I actually don't want to run out Altaria. What if I just Talonflame like the most basic shit ever? Let's do the most basic shit ever here. Grass Double Fire. Time to run Grass Double Fire and run into every fucking Altaria that exists in the entire game. Okay, good lead, good lead, good lead. Okay, good. Yeah, Altaria cooks me bad here. Let's bring Venusaur straight in. Okay, goodbye. Of course, like, literally I called this shit straight away, and of course we get it right away, right? It's like whenever I run Peloswin in the back, no Altarias exist. Whenever I run something that's triple weak to Altaria, you better believe I see every single one that the meta has. I think we're still fine here though, because we can just go straight Air Cutter now. We just shield one of these. Venusaur makes a move here. Yeah. This team's so stupid, dude. Altaria cooks that whole team. Altaria cooks that whole team. Yeah, this team is stupid. Alright, we're gonna go 2 free here, if we're lucky. Lantern lead, it's definitely... Yeah, it's definitely something we can manipulate. Again, it's just that, you know the problem with this cup? It's like what I've been complaining about, basically, right? Or what I've been trying to figure out is like, what core breaks Caesar Altaria? There really isn't much, as far as I know. Caesar or Altaria seems like just an unbeatable core in this cup. In terms of like, yes, you can get RPS'd, but in terms of like having an answer for both of those, doesn't really seem that viable. Doesn't seem that easy to do that. Venusaur is cooking though. That was 4. Wow. 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we just shield this, I think. We get off 2 flame charges on Stunfisk, maybe? Okay. Are they weak to Venusaur? Big Mud Bomb. I want to grab my last shield here. Alright. We probably lose this if it's anything. Need to get off one move here. If he's got any sort of decency here, he wins this. He's one off the move here. Like how I get denied there, just to rub salt in the wound. Alright, let's see. Venusaur. I think Lantern might be better here. Or like... I want to run an Ice type. Running Ice is very risky. Just because we don't have any Water Ice in this cup. Like a Water Ice or a Rock Ice would be really good to actually deal with Talonflame. So that's unfortunate. I think actually Gyarados might be a good answer here. Low key, I think Gyarados is a good shot. Does Gyarados beat Caesar? Probably not, right? Well, kind of. If you safe swap it, it's CMP to the Night Slash. It does fine into Caesar, at the very least. So once again, we need something that beats Caesar and Altaria. I'm actually just going to look. Like, guys, it might just get to the point where I just give up on trying to beat it and just start using it, because that seems like the way to play this cup. I just can't seem to think of anything. So I'm going to plug this into PvP Poke. Caesar. Altaria. Like, this seems like an unbreakable core to me. But I'm maybe just missing something. Guzzlord, I Steelix? Really, Steelix? Bellybolt, Moltres, Dedenne, Dunsparce, Lantern, Stunfisk, kinda. There's nothing, like, really convincing into both of them, though. That's the thing. There's nothing that's very convincing in either of those. Maybe Dunsparce? Maybe maybe Steelix, low-key. Psychic Fang's Earthquake. Yeah. Okay, let's try it. Why not? ABA weak to fire. In comes Talonflame lead. Quillfish with Ice Beam. Okay. That's an idea. That is an idea. Is it the dark Quillfish or the normal one? Okay. Let's see if he shields this. He does shield it. Okay. I guess next time we just go for Psychic Fangs. Yeah, they seem to be me here. Probably should have chipped him there, in all fairness. Alright, so we resist every move from this thing, right? No debuff for me there, unfortunately. I think we just save this for a Frenzy Plant to save the shield. And just Frenzy Plant this. Big Pulsey Wolsey comes in. Pulsey Wolsey comes in. This crunch will hurt, because he didn't debuff me. This should knock out. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that, Pat. Crunch might be better. Boom. Nice. Okay, I really like Shadow Venusaur. This has potential to be fun. Okay, what's the elo, like 29-ish? 1-4. Truthfully, are we core broken by Swine? We kind of are, right? I feel like we just pretend it doesn't exist for the time being. I'm trying to think, actually, I was using a team with Pangoro Swine, wasn't I? Alright, he froze on 8 here. That puts him on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He froze again right away. Certainly a grass knot, right? Alright. Five. Probably should have Psychic Fanged first. 6. I think I'm gonna save swap Gyarados here. He shields for the Rock Tomb probably, because that's what these things do. No, he doesn't shield. In comes like Stunfisk? Okay. Tried my best to from good timing. Did not work. Nice. That's a huge catch. Oh! I didn't tap that! Did I tap that? Did I really tap that? Oh my goodness, bro. For my goodness, bro. Does he know I've got the move? Okay, good. Oh, that was a complete accident. 1, 2. Maybe I shouldn't have threw this so early. Okay, good. Dude, I did not mean to tap that shield. It's crazy. I'm just looking here. I want to see what I done. Because I felt like I know that I touched the screen. Wow. It didn't feel like I did that, but it looks like I did. Yeah, I certainly did make that hard. I wonder if there's any argument for Dragon Tail. Would Dragon Tail be better for me here? The good thing about Thunderfang is it does make the Talonflame a bit more manageable. Yeah, give Howlucha Karate Chop. I'm here for that. I don't mind just doing this. He can just stay in here if he wants. But he's obviously ABA weak, and I've got 2 answers to this, right? Alright, he gets another 7 in. So he's on 8 here. Big shield. 9. Big rock tomb comes in. 10. 11. 12. Okay. He has a lot of energy. 13. Nice, we get this off here. This is good. Hopefully not... Well, I guess we'd be okay if it was like a Stunfisk. Double electric is insane, dude. Double electric is insane. Yeah, they've got to move with Zapdos, right? What a team. This team is insane. Okay, let's actually... This one's got Dragon Tail, Psychic Fangs, Breaking Swipe. Let's try this one out. By the way, I kind of need the Onyxes to go back and bronze again. I need to get myself a better Steelix, or like an actual Shadow Steelix. This is where we start getting wrecked by Talonflame though. A 10. Yeah, it is. It's getting harder. They actually crunched, wow. Did they go for this right away? Yes, that's perfect. We land this and we probably get a farm down. Yeah, that's a huge farm. Nice undercharge. That's insane. Okay, that's really good for me. We just type pace here, I think. Because they crunched. So they go for Aqua Tail here. I'm thinking it's actually weak to Venusaur in the back. Nice. Okay. I think we go for Breaking Swipe here. Nice, okay. So we should survive this now easily. Okay. Should have went for the extra here. I just think with the debuff this should be fine. Yeah, because we can just do this if we need to. Boom. Okay, a low-key Dragon Tail. It's kind of putting in some work. Go. Nice. Okay, one more battle here in the set. Shundo Libre time? Yeah, surely. To be completely honest, like, I'm not really too bothered about Pikachu Libre. Drift Blim. This is not great. One, two, three, four. Eight, okay. Most likely a winning matchup for what was it called here? Although that does very minimal damage. 5. Six. I feel like this starts to get close. If I can get a shield here, I'd be quite happy. Get a Vine Whip down, possibly here. This should be a Seed Bomb. Okay, we get off a Frenzy on the Drift Blim, which you better believe hurts. Yeah. Eleven, 12. Okay. This is pretty awkward. He comes back in with the Drift Blim again. Yeah, we just lose here. This doesn't KO. Yay, defense drop. I want to see how much health this is on. Yeah, nice. I respect the Astonish down. The Frenzy does a lot, though. No, so whenever they swap out, the damage shows incorrectly sometimes. Okay, so if I was to make an adjustment here, I think I'd probably go Lantern. Lantern instead of Steelix. Try this out. Steelix isn't really doing too much here. What stats? 15, 15, 0. CMP winner. You should look for the same stats as normal Pokemon. Low attack and high defense and HP. Okay, good lead, good lead, good lead. Big grass knot. Can he farm me all the way down from here? That's the question. If he can, we're probably in a little bit of trouble. Okay, good. Good. What comes in? Of course, this thing comes in. Goodness gracious me, dude. I think we shield this, man. We need to get a swap out here. Oh, that's massive, bro. It's a big farm. Do we ever land, like, get 2 shields here and land an Aqua Tail? I really was tempted to go for crunch debuffs here. Okay, shield this obviously. I want to go for crunch and pray for a debuff here. That way a frenzy might do something. Two frenzies will knock out here. This should knock out. Venusaur is such a funny Pokemon. Yeah, he wanted to preserve his Corviknight for the Venusaur. Because, like, I have a Venusaur with a Frenzy Banged against that Diggersby. So he'd prefer the Gyarados match with Diggersby and the Corviknight match with Venusaur. But Gyarados just overpowered it a little bit too much. surely Stunfisk lead. Altaria? Interesting. Let's see how much this does. Psychic Fangs right away. Altaria, this. What else? Something else weak to fire, probably. Nice, that's huge, huge farm. Probably something else weak to Lantern, low-key. I think we just get this off here. Big Sky Attack comes in. Don't think we give him farm here. Oh, CMP's good. CMP's really good. Oh, I bet you any money it's Caesar back there. I bet you $1 million it's Caesar back there. Yeah, this is not Caesar. I think we win the 2 shield. I'm gonna shield this. Because these Vine Whips are adding up. I don't think he can farm me down here. Altaria's really low. Please don't tell me they make a move. I don't think they do. Nice. Alright, cool. Man, Venusaur is so oppressive with them Vine Whips, dude. $1 million, please, sir. Yeah, it's in the post, mate. It's in the post. Just out of curiosity, I'm not sure if I'm going to try to push for it or not, but I do wonder what leaderboards are at currently. Yo, Venusaur is picking up a lot of good leads, that's what I'll say. Quag. I feel like it's Talonflame back there. I'm just gonna go Lantern here. 6-7. I should be... I'll be 10 off the move here. I don't think I die to a Swift here. Maybe I do, but I don't think I do. That's perfect for me. 0 farm for the Quag, basically. It's on Water Gun. What in the cringe is this? Better Switch Clock. It's practically up here. And if it's Talonflame, we should be good. Okay. Take it up to back here. We're doing a lot of fast move damage. I think we just 2-shield this if we need to. One. So he's on 5-6. Seven, 8, 9. Nice. That's game over there. Gyarados can probably just deal with Quag at this range. So the play there was always going to be to let that go. Let the Gyarados go. If he had a further move instantly, I had a bit more of a tough choice. Because with the Venusaur I can Blunt Shield farm down the Aloe at that range. So let me see, what was his safe swap? It was Ferret, right? Would I ever never use Marowak? Cringe? Probably. It's probably the reason why. Gyarados. Yeah, what is it, Jarrell? I'm interested to hear what you've got. Aqua Tail here. This is another Aqua Tail, right? Oh, it is a crunch, damn. Okay, we get this off anyway. Thankfully I've got good IVs on this. It's really, really tempting to shield once farm all the way down. I think I'm gonna go for this. I think this is worth it. Big crunch. Of course he debuff. Alright, he goes for a Rock Tomb, I guess. Five. We're not looking in good shape here. Please let me bank this and get out, if it's a pop. Upper hand, yeah. Nah, I don't think we win this, unfortunately. Boom. Yeah, we just don't. Unless we give Venusaur Flamethrower, I don't think we ever win that. Honestly, dude, I would be down to give this a fire move. Imagine this with Willer Ball Fire. We do have, like, of course, Roserade for that type of stuff, but yeah. It'd be kind of cool for Venusaur. I'm going to shield the first one, I think. Please don't debuff me. We'll no shield the second one. We don't die to one of these. Oh, wow. He didn't make it. I thought he definitely would have made it to 1. 1. The animations are so bugged, man. Hello. Hello. Alright, we take this. This is a clean free win right here. Nice flame charge, buddy. Yeah, Watergun Lantern. Kinda wrecks that team. Up energy in the back, kinda wrecks it. Yo, big 4-1 with Venu, okay? Is Venu cooking? I actually think this is a good team. I've went from one place to the next, trying to figure out something with this Pokemon. This actually seems kinda good. There are a lot of leads that are just really weak to Venusaur. Like, even your Gyarados, which are flyer leads, they're actually not that bad for Venu, like, you chip and dip. They're not terrible. A lot of things ABA weak to grass as well. Guzzy, okay. This is where it gets really tricky. I think we ought to play out the Zero Shield here. This should be with Caesar in the back. Gonna go for this because it does more damage. I believe it does more damage. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong here. I know that Sludge is quite a good move. I think we'll shield this. We're gonna shield this as well, I think. I doubt he beats me. Get a big farm down here. Big damage, bang. Okay, he's got a catch available here. Okay, that's good. That's 2. Now, can we reach this in 5 is the question. Oh, we already had it, basically. Let's go. That's exactly what we needed to be in the back. We couldn't have asked for anything better than that. It's funny that he knew to let the surf go, because like I just reach a move with Gary there. Like, Guzzy farm time was pretty brutal for him too. had he made a move with Guzzy, he was fine there. Okay, that's an interesting lead. Alright, this will be a Stone Edge. It'll be a secondary move, right? Builds up to 8, throws on 8 here. Yep, so he's on 2 now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is enough for the Earthquake. We shield this. Four. Okay. This will do a big chip. I wonder if it's double dark. I think it is. I actually think it is, Chad. I think it's like mandibles in the back. Close combat's gonna hurt, but I think we sack this Venusaur. Rock Slide's interesting. Get rid of this. Yeah. Okay, we're, I think, in a great spot now. Please don't boost. We can just go straight surf on this. Four. Maybe this was a big mistake doing this, but I just figured if he boosts against the Lantern, it makes this matchup bad. Nice, we get this off here. And that should be curtains. Boom. Nice. Alright, cool. So that's why he was staying in against Venusaur. It kind of core breaks the whole team. Which is a common theme today. I'm glad I decided to use Venusaur today because it's giving me a lot of fun here. It's giving me a lot of enjoyment. Yeah, I don't really ever use Marowak because it's not like... I don't know, it's just not one of my favorite Pokemon, basically. I'm a little bit biased in the Pokemon I like to use. Okay, so here this is again. Last time it was Talonflame in the back. Okay, big 5. This is a really tricky one. I need to call this move correctly. 6. It's 5 for Earthquake. I think he sends it here, honestly. Yeah, good. I really needed to call that correctly. Isn't that just a Rock Tomb? 6, 7. I think this is a Rock Tomb. Okay, we do this, we let this go. Thankfully this doesn't hurt too badly. Well, it hurts a lot, I guess. We might just about make an Aqua Tail again. Okay, that does enough damage though. Does enough damage. I get the feeling that might be Caesar in the back. which might mean I should preserve my lantern. I'm gonna go... This is honestly fine. I don't mind this too much. Just not having this as an obstacle to deal with is fine by me. Yeah, he gets a big farm here. I think he's got me here. Should have CMP'd this move. Okay, that was perfect. That was perfect. Because now I'm one off the move. I believe one should knock out the Talonflame. Please be enough. This should be enough for a Shadow Talonflame, I reckon. Venusaur putting in work. Venusaur putting in some crazy work here. Guzzlord lead. Venusaur doesn't care. Fortress save swap. Bang! Sludge, take it out. Talonflame in the back, bang! Another Sludge, take that out as well. Venusaur does not care. Venusaur does not care. The fact that we won that is insane, to be honest. That's about as bad of a team as I can face. The reason that team is bad, Porquet. Yeah, I've heard Porquet before. One of the reasons that's so bad is because he swapped out in the lead. Excisor. Just for another one. Alright, let's shield this. What was the lead again? Piloswine, okay. Interesting. Ah, not making that's really bad. Not making that's really bad. He surely crunches this, right? If I had made that move, I think we were in with a chance. I either needed to make the move or just get out right away. I have to no-shield this, but it's going to put me in range for a Powder Snow down. Ah yeah, GG's. I was hoping that was just an Aqua Tail. But even with just an Aqua Tail there, I think we're still in that trouble. Ah, tricky, tricky, tricky. Definitely there was ways to win that. I just banged on being able to make the move though. I committed to making that move, and it just didn't work out that way. That's good to know. IE, thank you. It was always the case where, like, a resisted frenzy would do more than a neutral sludge bomb. So that is good to know. Thank you for telling me that. Or maybe I'm thinking of, like, superior, right? Like, frenzy's better to throw than ace. Like, a super effective ace does less. But I guess because both moves are stab, and sludge is quite a good move, that really does make sense. Greninja, okay, quite a good lead. Alright, he's on 4. Four, 7. Icy Wind +1. Okay, frozen alignment. Shield this as well. Is he just core broken by this? See what he comes into. Yeah, I believe we'll take 2 Night Slashes pretty easily here. Boom. Oh, he didn't throw right away. He basically had to throw immediately there. I'm almost certain he had 5. Cool. And this will put it into frenzy range, basically. Yeah, especially with the shadow. Boom. Let's go to our Gyarados. Let's see if he stone edges me. This stone edge. At least he can say it was a close game. My 2 HP, well, whatever, 10 HP, 5 HP, Venusaur clutched it up at the end. Big 4-1 again, chat. Daddy Venu's putting in work. They don't call him Daddy Venu for nothing. Oops. Loki does kind of feel saucy. Guys, I want y'all to do me a quick favor. Really quick favor. Take a second, if you're listening, smash a like on the stream. We've got 30 likes so far. We got a Pikachu Libre. We're cooking with Shadow Venusaur. I'd really appreciate some likes up in here. Helps support the channel, all that kind of fun stuff. Please go ahead and do that. Much appreciate, much appreciate. Stand a man, okay. Bradill's not bad. Big rock tomb. Possibly a big grass knot here. The concern is it might be Talonflame, right? Another rock tomb is funny. One, two, three. He banks a rock tomb. Seven. Show this. Hopefully it's a Stone Edge. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. Surprised he didn't shield that. Get a CMP tie on this. Does not let it go. I think as he's shielded that, we shield this. I do have a sneaking suspicion it's Talon. Big rock tomb comes in. Bye. Okay, nice. Dude, Venu. The sauce. Chat, that was a huge like spike. We're up to 41. Big shout out, big shout out. Big shout out. Oh yeah, I was gonna check boards. I guess I could check it now. It might be a bit more relevant to me at this point. Page 10 is 30, 40, roughly. So one more positive set puts us into top 500, basically. Yeah, we will start getting the extensive few times now, I would say. This is a decent enough lead. I believe it's 8 for the foul play. 7. Is it 7 for foul play? I'm honestly not sure anymore. Upper hand. Should let that go. It's definitely ABA weak to this. If it's Talonflame, we can make a swap into one of the back two. Okay, he's got his own lantern. We're ahead by some water guns here, so we do outpace this obviously. Our Gyarados doesn't have to deal with this later on. Big damage. I presume he will let this go. So is he ABB weak to Venusaur or just ABA? Is there something else weak to Venu in the back is the real question here. He might go for a Surf at the end here, which is probably okay for me. The CMP on the Surf. Kind of unfortunate. If I had have anticipated this, maybe. Well, I did anticipate, like, yeah. I maybe could have just, like, not thrown the move. If I anticipated the CMP. This is gonna be tricky. Because this. I believe we died at anything here. Uppy up. I died to the up. Yeah, we just lose here. He's at the move now. Yeah. Yeah. His full switches, bro. They hit like nothing else, dude. Damn, so I guess I just frenzy the lead. If I just frenzy the lead, we're probably very fine there. Just because he was staying in, it seemed pretty obvious to me that he would shield the first move. Sort of giving me the indication that he's really struggling with this Venusaur, you know? So I guess I misread that situation a bit. And then I ended up shielding what probably can't even be a foul play. I sort of doubted my counts on it. Scrafty. It is actually 7 to foul play though, so that was a good assumption at the very least. I in fact did think it was 8, but it is 7 to foul play. So I guess that wasn't the worst shield ever. I wonder what moveset he had, whether it be upper hand, foul play. I know he had upper hand, but does he have Thunder Punch, foul play? That's what I'd like to know. I'll go for the bolt here. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. I think he full sends, even though he shielded, I think he full sends it. No, of course not. I give people too much credit sometimes. I give people too much credit sometimes. He sends it this time, for sure. I just don't think we win this here, unfortunately. Altaria's got way too much energy. I'm gonna throw this right away on a CMP tie. Yeah, Altaria's got so much energy. I've got 20 plus Dragon Breaths in there. They throw something here. I might shield this to force them to throw both of the moves. Yeah, we don't win this one. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're having fun in Ultra League. I did actually have quite a good time in Ultra League this season. You're onto a good run with 2-4-1s, yeah. We had a very, very good couple of sets there. Konnichiwa. Ohayo. Taboon, yeah. Konnichiwa. Okay, Guzzy, we stay in against this. And thanks to the chat, we know that we should go sludge here. Brutal swing. Last time the guy tried to catch this. It's good that we're getting this off here. Okay. Yo, what up, Alpha? I'm good, bro. Thank you for asking. Okay, now we go here. Alright, he gets to 5 there. Six, 7, that puts me on 5. I think this is worth a shield, actually. Five, 6. He's at the Trailblaze again. Shields. I just think it's Talon in the back. I will do it at some point, Jurel. I need to get a slightly better setup first, though. Yeah, it's Talon. GG's. So, like, even though it's a bad lead for me, Guzzlord, it feels like a good lead. Unless the opponent plays it in a very specific way, where they swap out of the Guzz lead against Venusaur, which you only really ever do that if you're sniping, to be honest. Or if you've been watching and you know the team. That's the only real way they beat me, I think, if they have Caesar Talonflame. My lead does not want to see their backline. And by playing it out, I get heavy damage into the problematic Guzzlord. I wonder what would happen if they shielded. I suppose I'd probably shield back. Like, if they shield the first one, I'll take one, shield one. Or I guess I could just keep the shield for Gyarados at that point. Because either way, I get to land one, I think. Unless they throw immediately. Alright, here's the Scizor lead. Yeah, in this order, though, it's not great. This might be, Yuri's team. Wait, ABA. Wasn't it like Double Dragon? Or something? Double Dark? Yeah, it's Double Dark, right? What's the second Dark again? I suppose we better let this go. Body Slam, please. It knocks out. Unfortunate. Gyarados is a lot of work to do here. He makes another Body Slam here. Yeah, we're just cooked here, unfortunately. Malamar, that's funny. I think our best play is to get off one move here. This hurts a lot. That hurts an awful lot, holy. He doesn't want me to get farm, which is fair enough. Yeah, he's got me here. GG's. Nice, nice tapping. Or lack thereof. Nice lack there of tapping. PvP is basically content creators teams fighting against each other. I mean, that is very true, honestly. Yeah, so it was double dark, but not the one I thought it might be. It was a psychic, which was not perfect for me to see. Araquanid, interesting. Doodle-doo, do. Let's get an early shield. Okay, do they debuff or water pulse here? Probably debuff because they're cringe. Yeah. Okay. This is quite good for me, I think. Maybe Venusaur can get a big farm. It goes one extra. Take a big farm of Venusaur here. I think this Mud Bomb is worth shielding. Could be Talon. Doesn't seem to be if they're coming in here. Probably Diggersby, now that I think about it. Big CMP tie here. I think if they shield this, we take the shield advantage with Gary. Okay, they don't shield. I was too slow. I was trying to look at PV poke. I forgot the counts for this. It's 6. They just threw right away. Yo, what up, Lone Star? Why does it have Jumpluff in its forehead? Good question. Rent-free. Jumpluff lives rent-free in Lantern's head. Alright. Start off 1-0 here. Alright, cool, we play this out. We know what to do here. By any chance, was this Jai? I didn't check to see who it was. Are they gonna sludge bomb me or something? Interesting, okay. So we get a shield. We'll take this here. I think it's a lot better for us to eat it here. Here comes the bait. Yep, 2. Bruh. That's not good timing for that. Blast Burn does a KO. Yes, it does. We just get this off here, though. We have enough health to farm down Guzzy. Oh shit. They've got 2 moves. I actually might lose this. That bloody charge thing might have cost me here. Wait, I think we actually still win. Please? That's so... For goodness sake. What the heck? Sausage. Ah, that's so frustrating. I get cooked by the... That's so annoying. 20% killed me there. Like, why does Apple believe that we need a massive pop-up in the middle of our screen? Why does Apple believe that? That's really unlucky. Okay, good lead though. I mean, the phone was on 100% before I started the stream, that's the funny thing. This is one of those teams where it's like, what does this guy do against a Venusaur? We're finding out what he does. Nice event. The other guy went Swift, which I think was smarter actually. Okay. Yeah, we definitely don't shield this. They Swift me here, that's fine. Yeah, it's GG's. Alright, reverse sweep. Let's get it. Let's get this reverse sweep. Shindara. Okay. I think we try playing this out the way we played it out before. Nice, okay. I've never had them do this before, but I'm happy they do this, I think. Six, 7. We let this go. Take Venu energy. I get denied because awesome game. Reaches 2 here. I had to preserve it for the potential debuff, but I think he's got me here. Yeah, so here comes the Aqua Tails now. Switch clock's not going to be quite up, dude. Yeah, Aqua Tail KOs, that's game over. I'm starting to think the same thing about Gyarados lead as I am thinking about Guzzlord lead. I'm starting to think it might be better to stay in completely. Do you know what I mean? Just stay in, go for that, and then like see what they want to do. I feel like that actually might be the best choice. Because yes, we see Stunfisks in the back of those, but it's always like a Caesar or a Fortress in the back. Where my Venusaur is basically useless, right? I feel like he's baiting here. I don't know why. That's fine. Yeah, I thought this could be the thing. He commits to the full farm down here, which kind of sucks for me, if he can make it. I'm just top lefting this one. Alright, GG's chat, we done 6 sets today. A little bit up and down. Definitely the Venusaur team's quite fun. I think since we started using this team particularly, with the 2-4-1s, a 2-3 and a 1-4, you'll probably agree that I could have won at least 1 or 2 more of those. Especially the 20% battery thing. So yeah, maybe it's worth a try. I guess out of 20 battles we went like 11, but it really should have been 12 or 13. So if you're looking for a fun team, definitely try it out. But in any case guys, thank you for watching, really appreciate it. Big shout out, big thank you. And I'll see, I might stream tomorrow or I might take the day off. I feel like I probably should take a day off at this point. But in any case, I'll see you guys soon. God bless all of you, man. Really appreciate it. And I'll catch you all next time.